What's happening? You want to do business anywhere in the world? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to get checks in the mail. Checks in the mail delivered to you anywhere in the world. You know, it's 2017. 2017. Can you believe it? And it's April 6th already. Time is freaking flying. Let me know where you're tuning in from. How you guys doing? My name's Ross Alex. I'm your single family housing coach. Shouts out to, look at these new shirts right here. Look at these new shirts. Elite Investor. Look at these badass shirts. Shout out to my buddy AC Ramos. And always remember 10X. 10X, don't be a little bitch. 10X, baby. Hey, look, here's the deal, guys. I get messages all the time from people, and they tell me that in their area, in their market, take two, in their market, shout out Dallas, Texas, in their market, there's not enough activity. Right? They're not seeing enough opportunity, and they wish that they were in Houston, or they wish that they were in Miami or Tampa or Memphis or wherever. Guys, if you want to do business in other places, it's not that difficult for you to do that. Okay? It's not that difficult for you to go to other places to do business. It's not, right? Now, we all know that you can fly from New York to Los Angeles in 6 hours. 5 hours, maybe. 5 or 6 hours, okay? It's not the question, can you do business in other places? And maybe this is for real estate entrepreneurs. Maybe you're an online marketer, network marketer, whatever it is. It's not that you can't do business in those places. That's not the question. The question is, are you willing to do what it takes to do business in those places? And that's where people get stuck. That's where people get hung up, and they're just spinning the tires, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And I'm going to help you solve that challenge right here, right now on this live stream. Mark is tuning in from Palm Springs, California. We have Carrie out in Colorado. Yeah, let me know, where you're tuning in from, guys. I'd love to see how far. Let me put on the don't be a little bitch hat real quick. I'd love to see how far this message is going to spread. Hang on real quick. What's happening, Wu-Tang? Tang like the drink. My man Tang out there in DFW. Crushing it, man. Crushing it. So, the question is, guys, is not can you do business in other places, in other markets, in other places that you've never been to? It's are you willing to do what it takes to do that? Right? I want you to think of the corporate world, right? Corporate world, corporate companies that operate in multiple cities, multiple countries, right? Typically, majority of the time, a corporate company involves somebody flying from the headquarters to the new market, right? Whether it's to meet with customers, whether it's to tour deals, whether it's to scout opportunities, whether it's to do demographic research, whether it's to meet people that are producing results in those areas, they fly out. So step number one is you need to get out of that comfort zone. You need to become mobile. You have to become mobile. And it's not difficult to do. It's not difficult to do. Look, if I want to do deals in Palm Springs, California, I just met somebody right now from Palm Springs, California. How difficult is it for me to message this person, go to the airport, book a flight, go to Palm Springs, and say, where the fuck is the opportunity? Where's the opportunity? Let's make an opportunity happen. Let's make a deal. How difficult is that? And this is for the real estate entrepreneurs. This is for the real estate entrepreneurs. And I get messages from people that in their towns, in their cities, it's not as active, right? Oh man, if this house was in California, dude, if the house is not that price in California, then you need to go you need to go to the city where the house is that price. It's not difficult. You see, a lot of times, guys, the only thing that's stopping you is up here. It's you. Right? It's you. You're holding yourself back. That mindset that you have to stay in your comfort zone. You have to stay in your city where you grew up or where you live, your address. Maybe you have a mortgage and you're tied down to the address and you haven't gotten over the roadblock of traveling to discover new opportunities. When I moved to Houston, I had never been here before. I didn't know anybody in the city. I didn't know the city. The city's massive. The city is so, you could drive around this city for hours and still be in the city. It's unbelievable. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know where to invest. I didn't know where to buy houses. I didn't know where to meet people. I didn't know anything. But you know what I did that has allowed me to to become what I am today and where I am in my business today? I showed up. I said, okay, I'm here now. Now what? I'm here. Let's rock and roll. Let's find out where the investors are hanging out. Where are the producers hanging out? Where are the classes being taken? All right? And I made it happen. I bought a house in LaPorte, Texas. I've never been to LaPorte, Texas in my life. I had no idea where I was. But somebody told me, go buy houses in LaPorte, Texas. And I followed. I don't know if you guys know this. I talk about this all the time. But I got into my first deal and got all the way to 50 deals plus now because I followed somebody's instructions word for word. I took it so literal. I did exactly what they told me to do. And I didn't do anything different. That's a whole nother conversation. I did exactly what they told me to do. They said jump, I jumped. They said go to LaPorte, I went to LaPorte. They said go to this event, I went to this event. I listened to everything they told me to do, and it worked. Because that person had the results that I wanted. And right now, it might be that time for you where I'm telling you to do something, and you should do it. Last night, we did a panel. 4 brand new real estate entrepreneurs who have done their first couple of deals. From no real estate business to a real estate business that makes money. And one of the speakers, his name is Nelson. Nelson, if you're watching this, man, shout out to you. Nelson called me about a year and a half ago from South Carolina. I never forget this. I was walking around in Old Navy at the time at the mall, and he calls me, and he bought my program, Flipping on Fire. He said he'd been watching my videos for a little bit, and that he was going to come to Houston the week after. He's like, I'm coming to Houston. I said, okay, like, do you have a plan? He's like, nah, man, I don't have a plan. But you're in Houston, you're getting results, so I'm going to come to Houston. A week later, Nelson shows up. He's still here. He moved his family out here because this is where he sees opportunity. This is where he sees it. And he's done many deals to this point. Another gentleman, William from New York. William was driving Uber in New York City. And he saw my videos. He got Flipping on Fire, my program. He calls me up and he says, Ross, I'm coming to Houston next week. I say, okay, do you have a plan? He says, no, I'm just going to do what you told me to do in your academy, in your training program. I said, okay, awesome. A week later, he shows up, gets an apartment, okay? 2 weeks later, he's in his first deal. In his first deal. He teamed up with somebody. He came to my Drinks and Deals event. He met my buddy Chris Gardner. Chris, if you're watching this, shout out to you. And they did a deal like that, right? So look, don't complicate shit. Don't complicate shit, because the only difference between the people that get results and the people that don't get results is the people that do get results, they show up to where the results are taking place. Now, I'm not saying that Houston is the greatest market in the world and the best for opportunity, but there definitely is opportunity. So maybe you're not looking in the right places for the right opportunity in your place. I know so many people from California that cry that their prices are too expensive. Well, if that's the case, then you shouldn't be there anymore. You should flock to where the opportunities are, right? Who saw The Social Network? Mark Zuckerberg, when he was building out Facebook. He moved to Palo Alto in Silicon Valley because that's where the tech hub of the world was at the time. Now it still is, but there's some other cities popping up in the tech space. But he moved from Harvard all the way to Silicon Valley to build out his tech company, which is Facebook. I'm talking to you on right now. John and Tez, what's happening? So look, all the entrepreneurs out there are aspiring entrepreneurs. If you're not willing to go where the opportunity is present, you're not going to succeed to the levels that you want to succeed at. Okay? You must be willing to do whatever it takes. I get a lot of New Yorkers too. You know, I'm from New York. I love the state. And I know a lot of people that are flipping out in New York. But I get it all the time. New Yorkers cry, bitch, and moan that their prices are expensive, that it's not like it is down in the South, this, that, to the third. Well, you shouldn't be there then, man. Girl, you should come down to the South. Like, why wouldn't you go where the opportunities are present? Now, that's that message. The second message is you can do virtual deals, right? Virtual deals. So there's thousands of people that do deals every day in other markets that they've never been to because they team up with somebody who has boots on the ground in that market. Okay? I want that to sit with you guys. Look at the corporate world. Look at the Fortune 500 companies, right? If you're not taking clues from these companies, you're missing out. What do franchises do? They open up shop in a new market that they've never been to. They send out a training team. They hire a bunch of people, okay? And that training team that understands the systems and the business trains the new people. The new people are now proficient at how to run the brand, run the company, run the business. And then the training team leaves. And there's a hierarchy of management that makes sure that the business is taking the right steps to move forward. One person that owns a company cannot be everywhere all the time. Absolutely do your due diligence. Absolutely. I've done deals in other markets from sitting here. We locked up a deal today at Starbucks. I've locked up deals in Vegas. Like, you don't have to be stuck to one area. What up, Carlo? And this is for the real estate entrepreneurs. Now, if you're an online marketer, you already know that you can do business anywhere in the world, from anywhere. The other day, I made $10,000. I was sitting in a Starbucks, the Starbucks I always go to, and I made $10,000 just like that, having a coffee in sweatpants and a t-shirt like this one, and that's it. And that's it, from a Starbucks. So you gotta get, if you want to do that, which you can, you just gotta get more comfortable with being mobile and not being stuck to one place. Tank says, there's a shortage of tissues in my circle. No time for crybabies. What's happening? What's happening to everybody? So, guys, it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. And this should come very, very simple and smooth for you guys that are just starting out. It's not difficult to do. You got to step out the comfort zone. Today I made a post. I always wear black. If you know me, I'm always wearing black. Black V-neck, black Henley, black long sleeve, something. It's always black. Today, I wore this bright orange shirt that I bought from Old Navy for $5. You can't even... I walked in Old Navy yesterday, used the bathroom. The lady said, all these shirts are $5. I grabbed like 50 of them. I said, I want all the colors. Give me all the colors, because we're about to get real funky. And never get comfortable. You never get comfortable. Carlos says, let's work in Dallas. Carlo, man, I got something for you out there in Dallas that you're going to freaking love and go crazy over, man. I got to show it to you. Inbox me. Inbox me. So, how to make money from anywhere in the world? Go where the damn opportunity is. Go where the damn opportunity is. If you're one of those people that's in California that's crying about the price of real estate out there, then you should not be there. Period. End of story. Maybe you still live there. Maybe you start traveling to places like Austin, Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, Tampa, Memphis. Atlanta, where the property prices are cheaper. They're lower prices, and you still have the margin there to make money. Maybe you team up with somebody that's doing deals in the market, you fund the marketing campaigns, and you get somebody that's boots on the ground, and you start doing deals. But I'm telling you, if you're bitching about it and you're crying about it, that you're not doing deals where you're at, it's only your fault, because it's not difficult to get mobile. It's not. And that's as real and raw as it gets. And I made a promise to you guys a couple years ago to my network that I'm always keep it real, and I hope you can appreciate that. I hope you can. Not many people are willing to do what I do. You know, some people say, if I can do it, you can do it. Well, that's not always true. That's not always true. Just because somebody did something doesn't mean you can do it. Doesn't mean that you can do it. Now, you can do it if you're willing to do what that person did. And I hope that makes sense. I really do. You know, I was watching a video on a guy that won, he ran like 7 marathons. Like, this guy ran 7 marathons. It's over like 150 miles. Like, yeah, anybody can do that, but not many people will. Like, not many people are willing to do that. Not many people are willing to be like Nelson and move from South Carolina, where he's comfortable, where he knows his neighbors, where he knows his area, he knows his neighborhood, he's working, to move, drop everything to a new city that he never been to in his life, doesn't know anybody, doesn't know anything, and start a business. Not many people are willing to do that. But if you are, it's possible for you. It's 100% possible for you. And yes, there are more popular, better, quote, quote, markets than others. Like, I talk to people, I remember I was talking to this guy, and he lives in like the middle of Montana. This guy's like in the middle of freaking nowhere. And he was talking to me, and he's like, man, like, there's no opportunities here. There's like 500 people that live here. First thing I told him was like, dude, you gotta go. You gotta get out of there, man. Like you gotta go. Unless you're gonna strictly do virtual deals or become an online marketer and sell products and services online. If you want to be in real estate, you gotta go where the magic is happening. You gotta go where the opportunity is present. So let me know in the comments what you think. Where, you know, what's happening where you're at. I mean, are you doing deals? For all the real estate people, you doing deals? You're making it happen? You're making shit work? Let me know. You know, and that's one of the main reasons why I love internet marketing so much, is because internet marketing, I have about 7 rehabs right now going on, 7 properties that are ongoing right now. And I'm buying, I just bought a house yesterday. I don't even know if I told you guys that. I bought a house yesterday. I paid $183,000 for it. And it's worth $275,000. $183K. So I'm super stoked about that, guys. I didn't take you to the closing. I usually do that. But I actually, my business partner went to the closing because I was, what was I doing? Oh, I was at the headquarters. I was at the HQ. For Real Acquisitions, and we did an event last night. It was a pleasure to see everybody out there. I'm making deals. Yeah. Hey, Tang, man, I saw that you just bought something too. So, big congrats to you, man. Big city helps, more properties, more demand. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not even from a competition standpoint. It's just in any business, any industry, anything. If you're not willing to go where the opportunity is present, then don't cry, bitch, and moan that the opportunities are not there for you. Because that's just the truth. How to make money from anywhere in the world, go where the opportunities are. Write that down. Be willing to get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to get out of the place that you grew up. You know, some people they're born in a town, they die in a town, they never leave it. They never leave the damn town. They're just townies. They just stay around the same place. They never leave. Maybe they go on a vacation like once a year, and they never leave. Like, there's a whole world of opportunity out here. I meet people. I met a guy last night at the event. The guy just got back from Shanghai. I mean, that's incredible. It's around on the other side of the world. You know, there's so many opportunities everywhere. Just be willing to go take them. Fired up is right, Eric. Fired up is right. Flipping outside of Denver, but thinking about coming to Houston as soon as I wrap this one. Hey, Carrie. We are here for you. I'm here for you. I'll be your boots on the ground. You come out here, spend a day with me. Let's rock and roll. rock and roll. You see, and vice versa. Like, you know the Denver market. You know what's happening there. You know where the opportunity is. If I want to start flipping in Colorado, I already know who I can reach out to. And that's why social is so valuable nowadays. That's why everything is social. Everything. Guys, I have this TV here. I haven't turned this TV on in fucking months. I forget about it. Like, everything is social now. It's all on the phones. It's all on the. It's all on the internet. It's all mobile. Everything is mobile, and it's only gonna get more and more mobile, more and more and more. Like, if you're not on social, like somebody, I read a post the other day and made me laugh. They say if you don't have Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook in this world, in this day and age, you don't even exist. Like, you don't exist. Like, I saw a guy, ran into a guy the other night. I said, man, I didn't even know you was around anymore, man. I haven't heard from you in like a year. I haven't seen any posts or anything. Because that's where we go. This is where we go for updates. So this is why so much business happens on Facebook. So much business alone. So much on Instagram, Snapchat, so many connections, so much business opportunity. For internet marketers, guys, you can make money anywhere. My favorite place to make money is at Starbucks. Like, that is like my go. I have 2 offices. I'm always on the go. I don't even like to be in an office. That's just not me. I like to be on the, doing things and out. I'm not an office kind of guy. I didn't quit my job to build myself into a new one, or at least feel like it. Having an office is cool, but with nowadays, guys, all you need is your phone, a computer, Wi-Fi, and a coffee shop. And you can make a lot of damn money. Bought it for $96K with someone else's money. $15K repairs, ARV17. Tang, listen, man. The next time you get a deal like that, call me. I'll fund it. The next time you get a deal like that, man, you call your boy Ross here, and I will fund that deal. And I'll partner with it. I'll partner with you on it. 50-50, man. Let's make that shit happen. Because that's I like that. I like those numbers, man. That's good numbers, man. That's real good. Carrie says, I got you here in Colorado. Yeah, so, look, some people aren't going to like this message. Some people are going to understand it. Get on a damn plane. Fly to a city that there's action. If the day ever came that Houston died out with action and opportunity, like, I'm out of here. I rent an apartment. I go wherever I need to go. That's why I keep myself as mobile as I need to be. Like Grant Cardone says, right? You need mobility and speed. Mobility and speed. Mobility and speed. You need to go where the opportunities are. Hey, yes. Eric's going to be doing his first deal really, really soon, the next couple of weeks. So shout out to you, Eric, man. Just joined in on my Jumpstart Gold program. So we're working very diligently to get him into his first deal. And he's an absolute rock star. So go ahead and show Eric some love. Shoot him an ad. Support him. He's just getting started in his real estate business. And, your network is your net worth. Yeah. There you go. There you go, man. So, anyways, guys, I hope this message gets you fired up, gets you inspired. Do something that totally makes you feel uncomfortable. One of the things that I do is I splash cold water on my face at least 5 times a day. And it absolutely sucks. It's miserable. When was the last time you splashed cold water on your face? I mean, like, ice cold water on your face. It sucks. And you're always like nervous to do it. But after you do it, you feel so alive. You feel like a boost of energy. A wave of energy just hits you. So maybe you try that. They say, I was reading this book or this interview about becoming the lion. And the article says that the most successful people in the world take an ice cold shower once a day. Ice cold shower first thing in the morning. In Finland, when they wake up, they jump into the ice pond. Literally, it's like a thing. They first thing in the morning, they jump into the ice pond as their coffee for the day. So do something that makes you feel uncomfortable. Do something that makes you break free of that complacency. I promise you, productivity levels are going to skyrocket. Your results are going to skyrocket. You're going to feel alive. Remember, life's happening right now, and you got to do the things that nobody else wants to do so you can get the results that not many people get, and that's just the truth. So, hey, Houston, look, real quick, guys. Saturday morning, 9 a.m., I'm speaking on a panel with two of my buddies, Hugo Cedeno and Alex Cedillo, two freaking real estate rock stars. It's us three. We're speaking on the panel. We're talking about rehabs. We're talking about buying, fixing, and flipping properties. I don't know if it's going to be live streamed. It's not my event. I was invited to speak at this event. So if you're in Houston, you want to come out to that, I'd love to see you, 9 a.m. Let me know. I'll send you the info. Thursday of next week, I'm speaking at an event. There's going to be 300 people there plus. I'm going to be talking about using social to raise private capital in your real estate business. So maybe you guys are interested in that. And one more thing, guys, I got to give you the updates. One more thing. I launched a private webinar. It's free. If you go look at my last post, so you want to start a real estate business, go watch that post and then follow the instructions. And I'm going to inbox you right away the private webinar link. It's free to getting explosive deal flow. Explosive deal flow. 100% free. So go, watch that post, interact on it, follow the instructions, and yeah. So super fired up. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going out to some properties. We're 10Xing, baby. Who's about the 10X life? Let me know if you know what this means. Somebody comment below. I hope it's all of you. What does this mean right here? 10X. 10X. Who says that? Who says don't be a little bitch? Who says that? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope this message did something for you. Whether you liked it, you didn't like it, I hope that you share it. It only takes a second. Invite people. I don't know if many people know this, but at the bottom of this live stream, wherever you're watching this, on your phone, that's right. Dang, that's right. Grant. That's my real Uncle G. My real Uncle G, man. Uncle G. That's my hero. Okay, at the bottom left of this live stream, there's a silhouette icon of a person and a plus sign. If you don't want to share this for whatever reason on your page, you can hit that button and then invite your friends. And they're going to get a notification. Hey, you invite them to watch this stream. It's not going to go on your wall. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to let them know. And I'd really appreciate that. Look, maybe you have a friend that wants to hear this message but doesn't know it exists. Maybe you have a friend that wants to hear some of my other. I have over 500 videos. Can you believe that? Can you believe 500 videos? I remember when I made my first video. Who has seen, oh my God, who's seen my first video? Not many people have. That is like I don't even know where to find it. But some people message me and they're like, man, I saw your first video, If you can find my first video that I ever did, you're going to shit yourself. I'll give you a preview. Hey, it's Ross. I'm at one of my houses right now. I just bought this house. And, that's how it goes. Hey, if you could find that video, shit, show me, because I haven't seen it in a long time. But other than that, 500 videos of content. I really appreciate you if you would invite people to check it out. You know, hey, but you don't have to, right? I'm not gonna force you to do that. But that's that, guys. It's it for me. I got to grind for a little bit longer. I got some back office stuff to do, insurance and taxes and all that boring shit. None of the stuff you guys don't want to see. But I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. You already know. I'll be back tomorrow. So please hit the thumbs up button if you like these live streams. Please share it. Invite your friends. And I'll talk to you in the next stream. Take care.